Shalom. This week's Sedra is Sedra Vayera. Escapism is a way of refocusing one's attention on pleasant or enjoyable things, as opposed to the hard realities of the everyday world. It can be a healthy means for not getting completely depressed by reality, or in extreme forms can result in obsessive behaviors that make people completely ignore reality to their detriment. Today, the internet is the most popular vehicle for escapism. Escapism is the exact opposite of the Torah's path. In this Dvar Torah, I'll examine escapism and how it expresses itself. More than simply escaping the realities of everyday life, escapism leads to justification of all sorts of sin, including the worst sin of all, the denial of God's existence. In our Sedra, Hashem records Avram's deal with Avimelech. Avram took flocks and cattle and gave them to Avimelech, and they both formed a covenant. And Avram placed 7 lambs by themselves, and Avimelech asked Avram, "What are these 7 lambs for?" Without concrete steps, a deal is merely a concept in the abstract. Without something physical, a deal is easily backed out of. The lambs were used as a physical act to seal the deal between Avram and Avimelech. Throughout the Torah, covenants are made between man and God. In the same way that mere deals can be broken without concrete acts between 2 people, so too can man back out of his covenant with God. We find in each covenant with man, God incorporates physical acts in each of the covenants that he does make with man. We understand many mitzvot in the Torah and the benefit they provide mankind. We also accept that mitzvot strengthen our relationship with Hashem. What challenges the Torah student are mitzvot that are physical acts that at first glance don't seem to improve man's relationship or man's character. We call these mitzvot chukim. All mitzvot create a relationship with Hashem, and most improve man's character as well. Chukim do not. We assume that the improvement in man's character is what forms the relationship with Hashem. The mystery of the chok is how the mitzvah is forming a relationship between the performer in the mitzvah and God. What we do know is that for the relationship between Hashem and man to be formed, like any covenant and deal to be made real, as we saw with Avram and Avimelech, the covenants between Hashem and the Jewish people, concrete steps need to be taken. Shabbat Shalom.